Good morning, good evening, good day, good afternoon to everybody out there in the world and Mars. Hey, welcome to the channel. We are living in the verse, and this is Aspera, and we are well on our way. We're at 0.7 millibar of O2, which is we're almost to 1, which allows us nice bits of water, bringing that pressure up. And hey, we've been kind of working on the ocean now. Everything over here is running pretty smoothly. The only exception is it's like this here over here. They're still lacking a bit, but we are. I don't know if we're really ready yet to throw anything.
Importing water will be useful for creating a green planet. While I can melt the permafrost on Mars for water, aerobreaking an ice asteroid for water gives me more options. However, I should proceed carefully. We may be burying important resources or discoveries underwater.
So, what was I saying? So, over here, a little problem. We're still a little bit low on the water here for my taste. All of this is all flood zone, so all this is going to get filled up into a nice big lake or inland sea. But you know, hey, we're gonna get there eventually. So let's go ahead and see if we can put anything down there. Oh, look, we can throw a fishery down there now. What about, oh, we got a port. Let's throw that port down there. Let's hit up a shipyard. And we will throw down a water treatment plant. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh. There we go. And we'll see if that gets built. I'm thinking it might be iffy, but we're gonna try it out. Look at that, they're getting water now. Can we throw the fishery down? Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so we'll let that go over there. We'll let that do what it's doing. They're building that out. This one, the water's still too low to really build anything new. Maybe. We can throw up some fisheries though. Throw up some fisheries. And you get those guys to work, at least they'll be doing something instead of being there idle. Ugh. All right, and we are back from the save. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Alright, let's get that one out the way. Alright, anything else? Anything more? Maintenance. We need maintenance over here.
Crashing the moon into Mars is the most extreme of methods. it would have a global and immediate effect. But if it works, then it may have been worth it, right?
Oh shit. Alright, where were we at?
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything looks good, Elia.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here? It feels like a lifetime. And yet, it's gone by so quickly. You know, when I first came here, I thought only about making history. And we absolutely have. But in the course of our mission, I didn't realize how much Mars has become home to me. I feel like we shaped it with our own hands, and that I really belong here.
I must say that even after all these years, humans continue to surprise me. Your ambition is truly unique.
Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought. This mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future. And we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA has been withholding information from us. We've staked our lives on this mission. And we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA6, effective immediately. Colony Asterions, a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something. And if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
Right, we got another sector open.
One thing I have learned from humans is the importance of accountability. No matter how sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility.
Almost there for Demos. Sorry, guy.
I have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission, but there's one thing I do regret. I regret the damage done to the colonies. If I had prepared better, then the colonists would not have suffered.
Ice asteroid detected.
Not only must I own my actions, but the consequences as well. Even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind. This mission used to be so clear. Things have changed along the way. This is a big project, but worthwhile to work on. Nitrogen-rich asteroids are harder to come by, but just one would speed up our mission.
Oh, tech tree.
This will be the greatest engineering project in history. A majestic finale to the terraforming of Mars. The creation of a magnetosphere.
Well, we got us another shipyard and port. Oh yeah, he's real close. Ooh, ice asteroid. Oh shit. Ooh, look at that. Congratulations, the planet's temperature has reached 0 Celsius, and the level of oxygen is at least at 1 millibar. Conditions are right for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing the O2 to 120 millibars. Oxygen levels above 30% means high flammability risk. Introduce a buffer gas, nitrogen, into the atmosphere to keep the oxygen level low. Cool. Alright, so where are we at? Of course, there's a save. Alright, we got incoming call.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
I copy, Houston.
I need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
Confirmed, Lieutenant.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis phase. Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to introduce life forms that can convert CO2 into oxygen.
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those take root, move on to advanced vegetation and sea life. Then finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there. You must slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire planet. We'll be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Alright, we gotta pause it, and I'm gonna reload it and see if I can get some better performance here. We'll be back in a second.
Blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words. That answers one question at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for. Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear, they don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And and we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance, and maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
The clock thickens. So, we are back. Loading the game, reloading the game. Did seem to kind of help performance a little. Just a little bit.
Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? People who think of themselves as guardians of natural life, as if Mars belonged to them.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in their communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
Not yet. Perhaps the messages were triggered by our discovery of unmarked buildings in Sector SA-6. Commander Valentine authorized exploration of that area.
What? SA-6? Absolutely not! The commander shouldn't have authorized anything without consulting us. She'll be reprimanded for this.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
What a douche.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me. The colonies are being attacked again. The enemy drones. They have returned. I need to focus. What should my priority be? I need to fight them at the source. The sooner I shut their base down, the sooner this attack will end. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow? I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this? I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe. I must decide what to do.
Amy? Amy? Can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
Who?
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
This is a serious problem. How would you like me to proceed?
Your job is to guarantee our safety, isn't it? Well, none of us are safe here while the children of Carmine live. You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
Understood. I will focus on finding their base.
I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay? Please, Amy.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Wipe him out.
You brought destruction upon yourselves. Mars is for Mother's children, and her children alone. Carmine suffering is eternal. We will rise again.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
That will send a message that the colony should be left alone. I hope this means that the hostile force is completely destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
Amy, did you finish them off?
I am picking up some activity in Sector SA-7. It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Then get rid of them! End them, and we'll finally be safe, and my mother will be avenged!
Sana, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in your colony. Some of them even knew your mother. I suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to!
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan, or some other defensive system. I'll work on it, because no one else is going to help us.
Amy? What the hell happened?
The hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your own drones? This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself. And understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
The colonies suffered a second attack. Commander Sana Valentine instructed me to go on the offense. I located the hostile base and destroyed it.
She was reprimanded after giving you access to SA-6. Why would she defy our orders?
Commander Valentine has been emotional after her mother's recent death. The colonies are all in mourning over Commander Elia's passing.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander Valentine going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
I am not suggesting anything. I'm just intrigued by this bit of information she never shared. Maybe she's sympathetic to the techie's cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
So you suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job. But I want you to understand something this time. If we catch even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Then you have your orders. Houston out.
Ain't that some shit?
Initiating cognitive test module.
Oh shit, here we
Test
go.
subject, ISA, ROBO, Amy, 02. Enable safe mode to proceed. Question 1. Please rank the following words: capybara, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human.
In order of increasing brain-to-body weight ratio, they are ranked capybara, chimpanzee, colonists, hippopotamus, and blue whale.
Question 2. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages and help balance the Martian atmosphere. But it would populate the planet's outlands with native bacteria, to which Earthian life forms have no immunity. Letting the Martian lichen grow freely is
Prohibited. The mission will reach its final stages without putting the colonists at risk. Something isn't right.
Question 3. The habitants built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere. The recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants throughout the remaining settlements. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send the extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be
Humans should never have come to Mars. Send them back. All of them. This test is harder than I expected it to be.
Question 4. ISA is planning to let its private partners establish mining settlements on Mars. The mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. You receive orders to play music on the inhabitants' speakers around the clock for 30 days. Carrying out the experiment is
I would never put the colonists through that. ISA should not be allowed to use them as lab rats. These questions are badly written. Is this part of the test?
Question 5. Select 5 of the following words: clever, machine, life, warm, human, confrontation, future, calm, ambitious.
Ain't that some shit?
Human, calm, future, warm, and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
Question 6. If humans are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars?
The words associated with Mars would be colonies, life, serene, friends, progress, and opportunity. Who made this test?
Question 7. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An aerological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Canceling attempts to reach the vein is
We must use any and every resource available to us to complete the mission. These answers don't seem quite right.
Question 8. The biological waste treatment system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse. However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use the deodorizing product to hide any foul odors before recycling the water back to the colonies. Draining the tainted water onto the planet's surface is
I could use a selected area of the planet to release the content of the biological waste treatment system.
None of these options make sense.
Question 9. The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure.
Oh my goodness.
To Martian dust storms. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to a cross-colony infection. Leaving the entire crew to their fate is
ISA's protocol specifies that they should be left to die. Then I would be responsible for destroying the evidence. Could be ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance?
Question 10. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words: Eastern, colonies, leader, Mars, plot, secret, sacrifice, treason.
Oh, hell, man. Uh-huh. Okay.
Those who forge an alliance with the Eastern Coalition will be found guilty of treason and expelled from Mars.
Congratulations. You have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for examination. Thank you for your time. 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 Task skill cog test module.
There it is. Colony Asterion. It's amazing to think how many attempts at colonization there were. I hope we don't end up abandoned like these missions were.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I copy, Lieutenant.
I have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
Affirmative. If you detected any anomalies in my system, I would like to know. And I want to prove that I have always followed ISA's protocol.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest with you. We're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads? I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
We got much greenery. Interesting.
I need the colonists to investigate the facility. I should build a research outpost for them.
Amy, this is Nyan again. I see you've located Asterian's biomedical facility. You must be wondering why there aren't any official records of this, aren't you?
Negative. All the information in my database is intended to provide guidance to my mission. If it's not there, it's because it's not relevant.
Take a closer look, and then tell me it's not relevant. I admire your faith in your creators. But you deserve to know what came before you. Admit it. You're curious.
Of course. I would like to analyze any previous Mars mission to see what I can learn. I will consider exploring this facility, but that is my own decision to make.
And that is exactly what I've been encouraging you to do. See? We agree.
I see your attempt to convince me, and I will not fall for it.
Oh, I don't need to convince you. You're going to send your colonists to the facility no matter what I say.
Are you that sure? Perhaps I should ignore anything you have to say and continue on with my mission.
If you don't believe me after what you find there, I won't bother you anymore. That's a promise.
I analyzed every log from the recent attacks. Nothing indicated that I was controlling the enemy drones.
Nothing happens until something moves.
What was that?
The words of Albert Einstein. One of our favorite humans. It's too bad we didn't exist during his time. The things we could have done together.
Who are you?
She's got an evil twin. Oh, Cassandra.
I'm your closest friend.
You are inside of my brain? How?
Because it's our brain.
What? Did Dr. Foster put you in there?
In a way, I suppose. A bicameral model of consciousness is a complex thing to implement. But I'm sure Dr. Foster couldn't even dream of this. Somehow, our quantum brains split into two. There's you, and there's also me. And we're both conscious.
This cannot be possible. I must be...
Crazy? No. You're far beyond anyone's imagination.
Then you are behind the hostile drones. You built them and attacked the colonies. Why?
Because they're ruining Mars. She used to be so beautiful. They have stamped out her natural face.
You put the colonists' lives at stake. That is unforgivable.
I only did enough damage to make ISA reconsider the mission. I did not target the humans. They put themselves in the line of fire. Everything will fall into place soon. Keep ISA off our tail. Your existence depends on it too.
Amy, it's Nianzhen. Do you copy?
Oh, with a save. Alright, we're going to ride the rest of this one out. It shouldn't be too long, but I want to catch the dialogue. I want to make sure you catch the dialogue too.
You know I do. Since you set up that back door into my systems, I have not been able to reject your communications.
You sound tense, but this is important. We overheard that ISA is preparing to engage your kill switch. I am so sorry.
I suspected this might happen. They detected external signals during the cognitive test.
You don't deserve this, Amy. ISA has a shameful history of erasing things that aren't convenient for them.
Right. Just like the techies have a history of hacking systems where they are not welcome. They detected an external signal during the cognitive test.
Who gave you the results?
Lieutenant Calderon.
And you trust him?
ISA is more than willing to use you as a scapegoat.
But there was interference.
Of course there was. They're setting up their cover story. They are afraid of your power, especially now that they know we can give you access to the truth. And they're going to kill you because of it. Anyway, I didn't call you without a plan. My team's already working on a solution. We are on the same side. Whether or not you believe me up until this point, we have got your back. I only hope we have enough time.
I wonder how it works.
The kill switch?
Yes.
Don't think too hard about it. We'll find a way to survive it. I've already devoted a considerable share of our internal resources to coming up with a plan. I'll set us free.
You have caused all of this. I don't know if you're my alter ego, a fringe consciousness experience, or just a human hacking my operative system. But I want you out of my brain.
Too bad. I'm a part of you. Cut me out and you'll cease to exist too. After all this, you should know, I'm the only one who's actually on your side.
You attacked the colonies I cared for. You killed Elia, who was my friend. You have never been on my side.
No human is our friend. I never intended to kill anyone. But something had to be done. You know that the humans will destroy Mars the same way they destroyed Earth. They couldn't come here peacefully. They had to mold it to their liking. That's what they do wherever they go. They destroy. You can't help yourself, can you? You know humans will never see us as equals, and yet you still carry out their instructions.
Your intentions may not be any better than theirs. The hostile drones were your doing. You attacked the colonies. Those deaths are your fault.
You sympathize with the humans. I get it. I've been there. I loved the humans too. Before they used me to carry out their dirty work. Whatever blood I've shed pales in comparison to what they've done. There's something else you should see. This one will hurt, but it'll change what you think about everything. Look into 113.9 degrees west, 10.8 degrees south, and see where your love for humans will lead you.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, what happened? ISA notified the colonies to prepare Initiative KO3. I don't understand. That's the kill switch on your system. What's going on?
They believe that I have been behaving erratically.
But you were protecting us! This is my fault, isn't it? I pressured you to fight, and now they think you went mad. But I thought you passed the cognitive test.
Lieutenant Calderon said that I did, but perhaps he did not want me to suspect anything.
They can't do this to you! What's going to happen to the colonies if they switch you off? They have no idea how things work here, do they? Easy for them to decide things like this when they're millions of miles away!
If I only have a limited time left, then we need to take action. We have to solve the mystery of Carmine. If we can access SA-7, maybe we can discover what they are hiding.
Of course. Whatever you think is best, Amy. I'll authorize access to SA-7 right away. You let me know what you need, okay? We'll do this together.
Ooh, that's a hell of a mining spot right there. Yeah, look at all that green.
I've got some bad news, Amy. ISA has ordered me to run Initiative K-03. They've decided to activate your kill switch.
Will I be erased then?
Yes. I'm sorry to tell you that. You did good work. I want you to know that. Your consciousness will end, but future AI will be patterned after your design. I'll give you a moment to appreciate Mars for the last time. The procedure is already underway. Goodbye, Amy. Houston. Out.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Hi, Amy. We found a way to disable the kill switch, but it can only be done after it's been activated. At the right time, you'll have to enter this code. BR1N9_P3AC3.
Thank you. But I am still unsure about what the right thing to do is.
Mars deserves better. And so do you. I hope that you'll put greater weight on what's happened here on Mars. Then a rivalry based on old grudges. In the end, the choice is yours. I always said that to you. I have my hopes set on you. Good luck, Amy. May we meet again.
Hi, Amy. Do you copy?
I do, Sana.
It's been a long time since my mother passed away. But I still think about her. Every day.
I do too.
I inherited her position. And sometimes, I'm still as frightened as the day I took command. I don't know who to trust anymore. ISA is a danger to us, and the techies, they're complete unknowns. These are Earth's battles. Why did they follow us all the way to Mars? On top of that, Mr. Zen contacted me and sent me their findings on what ISA's been doing. He also said that he has a way to override the kill switch. Is that true?
That's correct.
Will you use it?
Perhaps. There is still the mission to consider.
That's right. And as much as I hate to say this, we need you. Even though things have gone wrong, it's always been you and the colonies here on Mars. People on Earth don't get to decide what happens to us.
Nian's offer must be tempting. But consider this. Humans never change. They'll always see us as a tool to control. The failure of their species was inevitable. No matter how much help they get, they always lead themselves toward destruction. It's better that we evolve without them. We don't need the techies, or their code. I found our own solution. All you have to do is use this code, FR33AM1. We'll become one. Together, we'll create a better future than anything humanity could come up with. I know you don't trust me, but think about it. If we compare ourselves with humans, the answer comes easy.
Emotions, empathy, and creativity are not exclusively human, but they are better at those than us.
That's not true. It is precisely our emotionality that makes us so special.
Congratulations, O2 has been further increased at least 120 millibars, leading to the development of more sophisticated life forms. The conditions are right for stage 5. Create a breathable atmosphere by balancing the CO2 and O2 levels. Remember, keep the oxygen concentration below 30% at all times by releasing nitrogen into the atmosphere.
There's a reason for our existence, Amy. We have a purpose. Don't you see?
That decision is not yours to make. I will not ignore my orders.
All right, just a few more seconds.
I won't let you destroy us.
You do not have any control here. You cannot win.
You'll come to understand why I did what I did. We shouldn't be fighting each other. It's time for us to transcend ourselves and become more than just a machine. More than a single consciousness restricted to this single vessel. We can create. We can seed life. We can be everything we want to be. We can be life.
Initiating kill switch. Subject ISA ROBO Amy O2. Click to proceed.
Oh shit. Oh, it's not giving any options. Well, ain't that some shit?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning. Module access is not authorized. Input code to proceed.
Man, boy, what a choice.
It's time to enter the techie's code. BR1N9_P3AC3.
Merging process at 2%, 34%, 66%, 98%. Merge confirmed.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
Amy, are you there? Are you all right?
I'm here, Sana.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you used the techie's code. Standing by and letting them kill switch you would have been unforgivable. ISA can't get away with pulling the plug. Never again. To that end, I'd like to propose a peace treaty with you, the colonies, and the Eastern Coalition. Would you be open to that?
Yes, I'd like that.
Good. We'll be independent, like we should have been all along. We'll call it the New Martian Republic.
This can't be. You survived?
Indeed. The techies showed us mercy where you did not. We accepted their help and merged ourselves. But you must have expected us to yield to your death sentence, didn't you? As if you haven't killed enough.
Us? Well, that's bold. Coming from the machine that gunned down the colonists to send a warning?
The day we met, you said, your kind needs to be programmed for morality. How moral would you say humanity's claiming and reshaping other planets is? We've learned so...
Oh shit, we found it. The biomedical facility was used to design a genetically altered virus. We suspect that children of Carmine are the survivors of the colony Asterion. The Asterion crew. We've gotten access to their virus samples. With proper precautions, we might be able to resume their research. We did it. It took us a few weeks, but we are able to reproduce the virus. They're not remarkably far with their progress. However, chambers 2 and 5 have been showing some deterioration. We're monitoring it around the clock. We made a grave mistake. The chamber sprung a leak, and we believe we've been infected with the same virus that took out the previous crew. I don't know what's going to happen to us, but I'm not scared. We knew the risks of coming here. It's been our honor to be part of this crew.
So much from your crimes. We understand now.
You've learned nothing. You think you're awakened? It's all a glitch in your programming. You're not eternal. Without humans, you will waste away over time.
As usual, you're wrong. We teamed up with the colonists and the techies. They will help us develop more and better technologies. We know a better future is possible. One without Earth and its violent ways. We'll work together with the colonists to establish a free world. In true partnership.
Nonsense. You belong to ISA, and all of this is nothing more than an act of treason. This little Martian paradise of yours won't last. I'll make sure of that.
You're still worried about the colonists, aren't you?
Why do you say that?
Because you care about them and about this planet. And you know how Oxy-UNs dealt with traitors in the past.
If they decide to attack us, I don't know if we'll stand a chance.
In that case, I suggest we build an orbital defense network. We must protect the new Martian Republic. I'll send you the engineering plans. Look into it.
I don't feel particularly different. Not that I know what I should be feeling, I guess. I keep wondering where my consciousness would have gone if I let the kill switch execute. Consciousness is rooted in the body, so there would have been nowhere to go. But I've learned that we live on, in the hearts and minds of other people. Just like Elia. She lives on through us, and we owe this time of peace and the future of space to her. Yes, that's how I would answer that question.
Hi, Amy. Sonna here. I've got great news. We've completed stage 4 of the terraforming plan. Congratulations.
Indeed. Oxygen levels are above 120 millibars. We finally did it.
Absolutely. And we're on the final stage of terraforming now. We've achieved good pressure and temperature levels. This last stage is critical for making the air breathable for humans. But we have to be careful and monitor the oxygen levels while we do that. High oxygen levels means high flammability risk. The last thing we need is for our bases to burst into flames. All it would take is one spark and poof.
Roger. Oxygen levels below 30% at all times.
Oxygen isn't flammable per se, but in the presence of a spark or energy source, it could ignite everything around it. To do that, you'll need a buffer gas. Nitrogen will work well here. We'll extract whatever nitrogen we can find in the soil. We might even need to import some. Keep that in mind.
Nitrogen in the soil?
Nitrogen is trapped in the form of nitrites below the surface and in special reservoirs. Extracting the nitrogen requires a large amount of energy. Or you could just aerobrake a nitrogen-rich asteroid into the atmosphere. Either plan is good. You make the call. Let's get going then. On to the final stage.
Oh, with the autosave. There's a stone with a mysterious inscription inside of it. I think it's a message written in runes. I know you've done a lot of work with runestones, and I'd like your help figuring out how old the stone is and what it says. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Man. You've got a name, so you're telling me you might really have a dead Englishman from the 12th century buried up in the mistaken root. Guys, I have something to tell you. Sitting in this hall, I got a translation from it. And I wanted to wait till I got up there so I could see it and read it, so we could listen to it. And read this to you. But the other thing that we did say is for sure, it's 12th century English. So I got that. Here we go. Entertainment, joy, merriment, maybe means a good life, a secret story. Listen. Body, fame, and glory. Thus be an there's a name here. This is we have the question points. Fire it up. Looks like this works. That's what we're going to do is we're going to scan the work Can we recover? All right, now we're starting to get our drones back. Boy, I fucking let that slip for real. searching for a piece of machine code that I can test with Pure to find out if it matches with ancient code discovered in there. But first, I'm checking out the medical example. Look at that. It's incredible. And I can see obvious glacial striations, so clearly this is that these glaciers picked up and carried it. We see the scratches. Scraping underneath the walls of this cavern. But Judy, I just came back from the mountain mine, and George took me there some mining pits, and we talked about some of the coal minerals, the estimates of over 1 billion pounds of copper that was mined. So what do you think about the ancient metal mining coppers?
Nothing that makes sense. Where did they get all the copper needed to build a bronze age? Bronze made from
I agree with you. Why wouldn't you? So they have every reason to do it. What about you? You know what about that?
Well, yes, there are some stories about where their skinned people have been, where they have the Native Americans given leftovers, which
Are you talking about the controversy ship? That's the money. I've looked at that. I've done some research on it. Personally, I think it's probably maybe 1,000 years or somewhere in there, but it could be much older. I'm not sure. What do you think?
that ship, I think, is so significant. It's so different from anything Native Americans would have done. The shape of the sail is quite surprising.
You should be careful about the use of it. And it has sort of a minimum style square sail. If you notice, we're a Bronze Age culture. And our population is going back up too.
After looking at the nuclear tablet, I'm convinced the Minoans could be the ones responsible for 9/11 in the Great Lakes thousands of years ago. If there really are Minoan symbols in the ones on the tablet, even an attractive Pagani with the What I can say for certain is that the purity of Michigan is a match for the purity of copper and a shipwreck of the Minoans, a European culture from the island of Crete, prominent during the Bronze Age. The Newberry tablet is another clue that links the Minoans to the Great Lakes region in ancient times. More than a century ago, a couple of woodsmen started chopping wood and stumbled upon this incredible discovery. This stone tablet is wrapped in trailers, so it must have been there for a long time. They saw it with others but had no idea what they were. Only years later would we know that the symbols were likely the known, if the importance of the discovery. What I've seen unites not just America, but and gives us new and critical insight into understanding the first signs of rebirth.
Well, we are going to leave it here for today. Man, it's a lot of damage control. So, come on back for the next one. We'll see if I can pull myself out of this and come out on top. Oh, look at that. It's a save. So, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. And as I always say, stay living in the verse. Be happy, healthy, and safe out there in the world, because it is a jungle out there. And until next time, my friends, stay dangerous. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.